Hi, I'm joined today by Colt, Candeias and Shaun Daly from Indie Flicks. Colt, lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you, Shaun.
Nice to meet you, Mike. Yeah.
You're reinventing Indie Flicks in Liverpool at the moment, aren't you?
We are indeed, yes.
Tell me a little bit about that, because Indie Flicks was around up until about 10 months ago, and this is take two, I assume.
It is indeed, yes. We're going to be showing a number of films from around the world. We're going to have opportunities for the filmmakers and film lovers to come and network, and as well have a couple of drinks as well.
Fantastic. Where's the new location?
So the new location is in the Vines pub, which is in Liverpool City Centre. It's probably the best landmark I can think of, is it's right next door to the Adelphi.
How convenient.
Yeah.
So, Colt, what's your role within Indie Flicks?
Usually during each night, obviously we have like 4 to 6 films depending on runtime, and during the intermission, people get to choose which of the films they like the best, and they bring it to either me, Shaun, or colleagues Abby and Ryan, and they'll bring those votes to me, and I tally up the votes to announce the results at the end.
So there is actually a competition element to the screenings that you've got.
Yeah, it's to see which ones they like the best.
Fabulous. And what's your role there now, Shaun?
What I usually do is I take the Q&A section of our programme. So we've recently, like before we got cut off, we adapted a section where we basically promoted local filmmaking talent, and we got them gave them a chance to promote their films, their projects, and we did like a Q&A with them.
Who is your ideal customer for these events?
What we'd like to do is we'd like to get like local filmmakers in, but we'd also like to get students in. We feel there's a great opportunity for students to come and see all these different short films from around the world, see how each country does film differently.
And are there vast differences from country to country in the way films are produced?
Oh, there is, yes.
Yeah.
You'll be amazed, like when you see a short film from Germany compared to a short film like from London. It's amazing what the difference is.
Okay. As well as seeing films, there's an opportunity to network at these events as well?
There is indeed, yes. Like we said, we have a number of filmmakers come and in different areas, from sound to camera and all that, and there are always opportunities to network, especially during the intermission and even after the event.
And what's the cost for an evening's entertainment with Indie Flicks?
It's usually less than £2 on the Eventbrite
It's
website.
how much?
Less than £2.
£2. Now that sounds like a good deal to me.
Yes.
What's the capacity of the Vine screening room that you've got?
It can take about 100 people.
And what's your target market, or the target number of people that you would like to get there on a monthly basis?
It would be nice to have the full 100, but it's just like, because it's like just the first night since in a while, it's like we'd be satisfied with like 50, at least 50 people.
Okay. How can people learn more about Indie Flicks?
You can find out on social media. We've handed out say leaflets around the city, have we?
Yeah, we have indeed, yes. And we also, like I say, our social media, we're always updating it, keeping people informed about what's going on. You can also find Indie Flicks on Google and find their website, indieflicks.com, and all the information is there about not just the Liverpool one, but the ones in Manchester, London and Sheffield.
I was going to ask you, because there are a number of Indie Flicks popping up now. Is it all run by the same parent company?
It is indeed, yes.
And what's the long-term plan? Are they going to move into every city in the country, or is it just growing organically?
Probably growing organically. It would be ideal to have a new Indie Flicks like pop up in each major city. But we would like to let it grow at a natural pace right now. Even starting with getting it back in Liverpool first.
Okay. Can people find out in advance what you're actually screening?
I believe they can. We can get a programme up. We usually pop a programme, I think, a couple of days in advance to let everyone know what films are going to be shown.
Fantastic. So tell me, how can people get tickets?
So people can get tickets by finding us on eventbrite.co.uk and just go onto the Browse Events section, and all you need to do is type in Indie Flicks Liverpool Take 2 and you'll find it, and then you'll be able to purchase tickets there.
And for the aspiring filmmakers that are out there, how can they get their film shown?
If you want, Indie Flicks is on Film Freeway. I don't know if it's also on Without a Box as well, but Film Freeway is the main one to submit your films in, so that's the best way to do it.
And there is a competition element at each showing
Yes.
every month. Now, do you have a set date on every month, or is it a given day of the week each month?
I believe there is a the deadline for each month, I can't remember what they actually are at the moment, but the team does have a deadline for each month. So when you submit it in, you're probably looking maybe a couple of months down the line if you are successful.
So just to finish off, guys, how can people find out what films you're showing on an Indie Flicks night?
They can find out by like going on the Indie Flicks website. They're usually like that's the first place they'll pop up the programs and the films. We also, like I say, throw it up on our social medias in advance before the event. So that's what they can do. Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to say to promote this event, which we've been waiting for quite some time now?
We really want this to work, and we believe that it'll only work if we get the people in, and we want everyone, as many people to come in as possible, and enjoy basically a great night of films, as well as socialising, networking, getting to know different people from different parts of Liverpool, even the world, even people from Chester come over. So if you do want to come have a great night of films, then please eventbrite.co.uk, Indie Flicks Liverpool Take 2, that's where you need to go to purchase your tickets.
And just give me that date one more time when you're first showing it.
Yes, our first show will be the 7th of August, Wednesday the 7th of August.
So, if you fancy a night of film entertainment at the Vine in Liverpool for just £2, which I can't believe it's only £2, then get on to Eventbrite now. Shaun, Colt, I wish you every luck with the Indie Flicks Take 2. Thank you very much indeed
Thank you very
for
much
coming
indeed.
in.